What's the deal, gang? What up? What's up, y'all? Almost didn't make it again. I had a really big migraine. I took a motion like half hour ago and just kind of laid down. I was hoping it would go away. It's kind of slowly going away. Gotta mute him now. Yes, day 468 of showing up to Wix's stream just to mute him. Beautiful. Increíble. Perfecto. Welcome, Jacob. Let's fill up a little, fill up a little. Fill it up, fill it up. Alright, how are we doing here on the charts? Ooh, that's how we doing, huh? That's how you feel, gold? This is how you really feel? Damn. Oh, alright, so the previous 4-hour closed with no top wick. That's interesting. Alright, so the daily closed bullish, but the previous 4-hour closed no top wick. So we're probably going to look for a bottom wick for today's daily candle. That's about as much time as I want to spend on a daily candle. Pretty much as much time as you'd want to spend in an above ground pool. Well, that's a whole nother story from the weekend. Let's get a little resistance. Alrighty then. So at some point we should come back and retest the highs. You're gonna need closures above here for that. This level is definitely lower. Yeah. So we have this. That makes more sense. We have a nice little range. So anything above 2255.8, we're going to look to fill the range up to 20. Damn, this is 100 pips here. I didn't even realize. Look at this. Like this little area here, this is 100 pips. 95. Right here, this range for days. And we on the 15 too, because like this is chat. We hit new all-time highs earlier today. Well, yesterday, right? So every time you hit new all-time highs, you have new levels being formed in those areas. And whenever new levels are being formed and established initially, you're going to have the reactions on the 1 and the 5. And then they'll turn into 15-minute levels, and they'll turn into 30. But for now, we don't have that many higher time frame levels. So the areas of interest here are in the smaller time frame, but if we get them correct, there'll also be the higher time frame levels of interest. So let's see. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I think we'll stick around tonight in this 200 pip range here, and let's see if we can take advantage of it on a smaller time frame. There are immediate levels that we can look to take advantage of, but I think we'd need some closures clearly outside. Look. Damn, this is the 5. This is good. I mean, yeah, massive levels. isn't bad. We actually closed below, and now we're printing bullish on the previous 5 here. Let's see how this 15 closes. I don't think I would like to take this 15. I would like to see how this 15 closes. So either we're back up above here, or we respect 2249.45, 2249.21. So if we close weak bullish or doji here, we can look for a top wick on the next candle, next 15, and a bearish flip. For now, okay. But we would need this candle to respect 49 area here, so it would need to close below. It would need to close like this, but maybe a top like that. If we can do that, then we are waiting for a top wick on the next candle, and then price come back down. The previous hourlies closed solid bearish, what, 50 pips. The only thing is it doesn't have a bottom wick, a very tiny one. The hourly's made one, and now it's coming up. Will it continue up, or will we come back down, close below range? This is good too, because right, the previous 4-hour closed with no top wick. This 4-hour now has one. So maybe off the next 4-hour, which is in 53 minutes here, off the next hourly candle, if we can close bullish on the hourly, right? Here's the story I'm telling you. It's up to you if you want to believe it or not. But if we can close bullish at support here on the hourly, we're kind of back up in range, right? If the 30 closes, 15 closes, we got a couple of closures on those candles. But hear me out, if the hourly can close bullish, at which point the 4-hour will close bearish but still respecting the support, 2249, and we now have a top wick. Can we now expect to re-break these highs? I think we can. How about you guys? Who's coming with me? So if that can happen, maybe on the next hourly or the next 4-hour candle, as long as, right, this candle can respect this area here, like that, I think a bottom wick would not be a bad idea. Right? But then again, if the hourly closes with no top wick, oh, whoops, then we can look for a bottom wick here and a drive up, and probably even an entry at this point. But the hourly needs to close with a top wick, which would also be the 4-hour closure, and you're going to need the hourly to close bullish for this to play out. For now, we wait, right? Because the 15 closes in 6 minutes here. It can close below 2249.2, and then next 15 candle, we're looking for a top wick drive down. So, who is everybody? Yeah, I had the same trade as Don this morning. But I left a small part of it running. I had 25% of it running. No, I had it went down too fast. Not even too fast. I just moved my TP. I never moved my TP any further down. I think it went for like 48 pips, near 50 pips. Did the Asian session already open? Yes, sir. You've made it. You're a fucking winner. Absolutely. The Asian in session. Fauci! News being so close wasn't a problem for you? No. I just expected to hit it before news. Oh wow, look, it actually might do what we asked it. Might actually get that closure or doji. Wait, or it just might run. But I need a closure below here. I can't take it now. This could be a bottom wick and a drive up. This can just as easily flip bullish here. Just as easily as it's driving down, it can just as easily flip. It can flip bullish. It can flip bullish. Had some guys in the early session. Went to the, oh, no Diddy, bro. I don't know what you said. No. I don't know, bro. Damn, Eddie, some shit you doing, don't tell nobody. He said I need some milk. Yeah, you could put clips from Don's channel here, yeah. Why not? Alright, so this 15 might close doji like we asked for. Can we now get a top wick? The thing is, $22.51.6, huh? Yeah, I'd want a pretty steep top wick here, but we got another two and a half minutes before this goes on. $50 crazy, yeah. 50's great, best stroll ever. Him and Papa Trump can compete. Troll of the year. Two minutes. Hi. I just don't think this is the top wick for the daily. I think the daily should re-break the top wick at some point today. Whether it goes up or down, we should fill the range back up here at some point. Nope, wick score 47 on stream sometimes. Yeah, yesterday. Right? Oh wait, no stream. When was our last stream? Friday, Thursday. This was from Thursday. Yeah, we can delete that shit. That's from our last stream, which was the last stream of Q1. Delete. And delete it. $20 seconds here. Still respecting this area. I'd want a top wick here. Come on up. Jamal. Jamal Lee. No, that ain't it. It can drive down here for sure, but that's not my type of wick, baby. You know what I'm saying? But this is gonna have to come up and create a steeper top wick, and if it doesn't, shit, we're gonna look for the 30. Okay, capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Which is that? Yeah, I moved 9 pips. Bruh, Storm took out my internet. So how are you online right now? The live is delayed a bit too much. It's 3 seconds. It's delayed 3 seconds. You could join us on the Zoom side if you want. But the live itself is 3 seconds. Zoom lit. Yeah, they get massages and eating filet mignon in the Zoom right now. And chasing it down with some champagne. Yo. Clubhouse IRL coming soon. Straight up. You want to see Bougie's bowls? That's crazy, champ. Champ's wild. Definitely no Diddy. 2 no Diddies on that one. It's 3:15 a.m. I love to watch the streams at least for some minutes every midnight. Nice. Me and you and me, so happy together. Start crumping on. Damn, there we go. Top wick incoming. Or maybe we get the same play, but on the 30 instead of the 15. We must to be wait. I don't know if this is the level or where we have the level. I don't know what's better here. I think I like it better down here. I mean, that one was more off the 5. Yo, what's going on? Yeah, I see it kind of like, I think we need this candle here. This 30 candle. The gladiator candle to close below the range. I think we might have been a bit off. Because we went according to the 5, right? But I think on the 15 and the 30 and everything else, it makes more sense here. So let's just wait. According to my calculations, the support for this level makes more sense. 2249.023. Ooh, 23. Let's check out the 23-minute time frame, by the way. Oh, whoop, that doesn't tell us the time frame. This does. Whee! Let's go. Yep, there's still no closure below. See the 23 minutes respecting. The GOAT. D-goat. Bat. Anyway, chat. Leave Jim alone. Jimmy, Jimmy. Aja, aja. Jimmy, Jimmy. Aja, aja. 23 minute. This a troll? No, sir. We got people that trade the 23 minute. I don't know them, but I know they do it. Word. Nate said, nah, most use time frame, dog. It's old news. We 23 minute. We've been doing the 23 minute shit. I've been doing 23 minutes since MT1. You crazy. You crazy. All the banks use the 20. I think that's the only time frame they use, actually. They actually use that intro song, too, whenever they pop up the 23-minute time frame. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Chadwick's 12 is here. What is this? It says 9 plus. How old are you? 3. You're 3. You're not 3. Huh? You're not 3. Count. 1, 2, 3. How old are you? I'm 4. You're 4. What does that say? So can you have it? Can you have it? You can't have it. I can't. I want to have it. You can't have it, but you want to have it. You know all these things. I want to have it. Okay, good job. Make sure you always ask me if it's something you know you can't have, but you want. You gotta ask me before. All right, and then we'll make a decision together. All right, here, you can have this. Good job. Go. Do me a favor. Close my door, please. Thank you. That should motivate her to come to me more often. Anyway, all right. We driving up here. Dang, yo. Dang. We're driving up. What are we gonna do here? I don't know. I need a closure. What we gonna do? Ooh, this, I don't know. Hold on, this is Star Stable. Ask Lala. She knows this game. Close my door, please. Go to the office. Thank you. All right, YouTube, where are you at? I've been neglecting you. Oh, Green's in the house. Back from Vegas. All right. You feel lucky? How much did you win? Feeling good. All right, that's a good start. That's a good start. Are you any taller? Can you stand on money? Are we getting taller? That's what I want to know. How much taller did you get? All right, we're getting a closure here. We got a bullish closure. We got a nice top wick. We're back above. Ooh, we're back above this range as well. What I need is a bottom wick, and I'm going to need a steep one. We're going to need to break the lows here, honestly, I think. Hold on, let's drop down to the 5. Ooh, no, we might not need to break the lows. 2249.38 right here. If we can get a bottom wick to here, we'll have a buy stop. it might not get there. It might tap here. 2250, 435. It said go fuck yourself, Wix. I'm going now. Yeah, no, not me. That's not me. Your April Fool was not funny, Wix. I understand that. I understand that now based on the reactions I got. I mean, it was hilarious for like a few thousand people, and then it was really like it was debilitating for like a few thousand people. Like they couldn't have a day now. Day was done for them. Yeah. Some people were paralyzed. You would buy above 2255 off rip? No. I do not. That's too far away right now for me to tell. We're 50 pips away. Oh wait, the 30 closer? That was a 5-minute closure, chat. You guys fooled me. I thought that was a 30. Wow, we didn't close yet. No, I'm sorry. I'm bugging here. Underwater basket weavings a demand. Yeah, it's highly regarded. Definitely in demand right now, right? I mean, like if you were having a conversation, haven't you ever sat at a dinner table and you're like with your parent, like, yo, which sector is really in demand and needs some skilled workers? Like, and your mom's like, you obviously, right? You should go into like be a doctor and be like, get the fuck out of here. Your dad's over there like, no. Underwater basket weaving is where it's at. Right? You have never had that conversation with your parents? Yeah, that's how I got here. You know, my pops was like, man, you're doing it all wrong. Underwater basket weaving, bro. You don't have a dad? Well, lucky you, Dr. Ike. Man's a weaver. Hell yeah. Sometimes I crochet. Shh. Don't tell nobody, bro. So I'm gonna start naming my trades from now on, the weave and crochet. Appreciate you for showing up. Yes, sir. The feeling's mutual. Or as they say, ditto. Ditto. Why you quitting? The pay's better. I think I get more followers doing the underwater, you know, basket weaving. I think that's the direction here. I think that's what Devious really needs, is like a basket weaving team. And we could do it. Somebody could do it underwater. Somebody do it in the air. We do it on a boat. Some of y'all could do it at Diddy's house if you want. I don't give a fuck. I won't be there. But you could do it. All right, 30 closing here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da. All right, now can we get a button wick? Le button wick. Okay, so the 5 came back here. So the previous below here is here. Yeah, I mean, this would be nice if we can tap 49.88. If we can do that and then flip bullish, re-break the highs, we will have some buys. No surprise. Lock it in, guys. All right, this got to stop. This has to stop. Can you explain the analysis? Yes, between 8 a.m. and 8:30. I definitely can. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 p.m. and 8:30. No, we have a, I mean, it should be pretty self-explanatory here. I mean, there's the level I have here, right? It's a strong area according to my calculations as we went over earlier. So 22.49 flat here, right? And we just closed above there and we closed bullish. And the previous 1 hour also didn't have much of a bottom wick. And the 4 hour now has a top wick to fill. So I'm looking for a bottom wick to bounce off a support and fill the range, because what do we also know with all the things I've just listed? If you understand what all the things I've listed mean, we also know gold very good at creating a resistance, a support, and filling the range. So since we've created a resistance, came back down to support, time for it to fill the range. Capiche?
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
Anyway, that's where we are right now. And if it doesn't happen here on the 30 and we don't get the bottom wick and we drive up here, then we wait for the hourly, which is also the 4 hour, and whoop-de-doo. Right? But we must wait. Get paid to wait. This is why you were hired. Actually, no. This is your interview. Yo, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, it wasn't plugged in? Hold on. No. Hold on. I don't think it was. Let's check. But if it wasn't, no, it wasn't. Why? Do you want to play? You want to give it 2 minutes and then you could sit right here? Or you could actually, you want to sit here and play? Do you want to? Just don't. No, don't drop my stuff. Give me. Just, yeah, don't make it too loud, because then everybody hears, you know, Poppy playtime instead of, you know, dad. Your dad. They hear your game. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, they hear the iPad. Hold on. Is it working? Okay, good. You're a rare breed? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. But yeah, I agree with you. New funded this week because TFT left the chat. Damn. Shout out my money printer. Actually, no, this is why you're unemployed, just to wait. Yeah, true. But shit, this got to be the best unemployment check some of you ever got. So I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about another. Dear Wix, I might have to skip the rest of the stream. I have Coltrane plays the blues repeated in my head, must listen. Or you can have Wix9 makes the blues repeat in your head, and you must watch. Or if you want, we can send you a screenshot of the blues after we're done with the stream. Up to you. I mean, I really ain't gonna hold it against you. You want to do what you got there. So that was April Fool's Wix? No. I was really recruited for an underwater basket weaving team, and it's a traveling team. So we hit the road, Jack. We hit the road next week, Jack. Yeah, it's sort of like AAU basketball. New here. What time you usually get off play or no play? We run the stream here at 8 p.m. Eastern every single day. What's your experience trading gold during Asian session? I really don't have any. Funded by Capital Group UK, had to leave TFT. Great. How many monitors you have, Wix? I've got 3, so I'm not as profitable as some of you 4-monitor guys, but I am definitely more profitable than the 2-monitor guys. Right? 3-monitor gang, yo. Throw the guns up in the air. Nah, don't be throwing no guns up in the air. That's a weird thing to do. Imagine taking out your gun and just... Don't throw no guns up. That's a fucking dumb thing to do. I enter your live, you always just talk. Make some position. Position now! How about now? The fuck you mean? I always talk, make some position. We're 106 times. Well, no, I'm sorry. 132, 189. Am I counting that correct, chat? 85, 185, 195, right? I don't know. Something like that. Times we traded. The math ain't math in chat. I don't know. Leave me alone. 185, right? It's $1.85. Yeah, do not be like John Morant. That's definitely true. Yeah. Oh, fried. Yes. This 30 decided just go with no bottom wick. Yep, we wait for the hourly. Not a big deal. Always enter this time. Maybe you trade in the New York session only. Nope. All those trades are here. Well, it's 95% of them. 99. The thing is, you probably spent a combined total of maybe less than 5 hours on stream here. So let's say you've caught 2 or 3 streams, and there have been about 500, right? Hey Wix, can I touch your hair? Shit. You touch my hair, you better run, goddammit. People be doing that in the supermarket, yo. All the time. It would, yo, it's always some nosy lady behind me just... I'll be standing, I swear, I'm putting my tomatoes through, and the lady just reaching. It's crazy. And they try me all the time. You know how I get them though, right? As soon as they get in a little, I'd be like, "Oh shit, look at this stick of gum," and you just get some massive whiplash, and the shit just smacks you. I learned my lesson. You know why? Because my girl used to get mad at me for that. Because I'd be in the car and I turn this way and like. Fucking, that's like 50 locks. Bop, 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 all smacking at the same time. And then I learned, I was like, damn, if anybody's close to me, then I just fucking turn the other way and you getting fucking whipped. You definitely getting a fucking lock in the eye or something. People walking around like you got hit with fucking pepper spray and shit. One hit me in the eye, but Oh, that's right. It happened to Green when he was over here. We was chilling. I turned around and it just smacked him in the face. My bad. I remember that. Yeah, that was funny. It's funny how you brought that up. Fatality. That's my super move, chat. That's me super move. That's me lucky charms. Oh shit, Paul in the house. What's the deal, brother? Signature move revealed. Yeah, you gotta be at least at this point like 4 feet away. Took 26 L's, L trade, yeah. I didn't really take them. I had no choice. It was a stick up. Fight, 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 fight. I'm watching the Penguins Rangers game. Rangers are #1 in the league, yo. That's crazy. I never want them to win the regular season because, like, whenever they do, they never win the ship. Actually, they just never win the ship. I don't give a shit. They just need to start winning in the playoffs, not in the regular season. No bottom wick candle indicates high volume. Is it valid? Roger says so. Must be valid if Roger says so. You a Canucks fan? No, I'm a fucking New York Rangers fan. Why would I be a Canucks fan? I'm a Canucks fan. Wix isn't the 1 hour close a fake out? Well, when we get the 1 hour close, we'll see. You mean the previous 1 hour close? Yeah, you can say that, right? But is it really, as the 4 hour was bullish here? So were you really bearish? Not really. And if you had a level here and you had a level here, right? Like you're looking at it. So you're saying you had a level here, you had a level here, you closed above, now you close back in range. Now that's a fake out. Yes, but you can't disregard the fact that, first of all, this is a pretty solid level here on a smaller time frame, albeit, but you understand, right? We just discussed the fact that we haven't really gone through this level, so the smaller time frames are it until they turn into the higher time frames. Hold on a second, chat. But you can, but I don't think it's going to be able to play. You can try. Go ahead. Try. Well, then go over there, tell her to do it, and then come back here and plug it in. Okay? You don't have much time. You have 15 minutes, then we go to bed. It's school night. All right? But, yeah, so that's number one. You can't disregard this level. Number two, also with the understanding that this level is going to turn into a higher time frame level, right? As we discussed, because we've never been in this range. So the fact that you closed with no bottom wick here, or a very small one, should be your first indication. Hey, no more range. You go to the smaller time frame. The smaller time frame shows you that there's a level here. And now with no more range and a level being right where you closed, if this candle closes at that area right above it, now you found support. Now that's turning into a higher time frame area. And if the hourly now closes here, now it's not a fake out. Now it's just a support on a higher time frame. And as we close bullish here, we'll look to continue our merry way up. Capiche? Yeah. It's been a night of capiching. Yep, last 15 of the hourly here. We're in no position to have a position here at the moment. Yeah, by the way, chat, drop a like, sub to the channel, and make sure you go follow the IG, go follow the IG. We're trying to grow the IG. And turn on your notifications. This way you know when we're on. But definitely go follow the IG. How are you? He like 50. What? He said, how are you? Wow. I read that wrong as fuck. Yeah, you did. He like 50. Fuck you. That's some bullshit. Yeah.
Outside med det! Nå får du inside! Outside med det!
Try me, shit. See what happened. All right, back to basket weaving. No, I'm just kidding. Back to this shit we call trading over here. Yeah, let's see. Ideally, we get a closure above 2252, right? This little area here, but that's only ideally, and this is the markets. Nothing really happens ideally here. Very rarely, right? So we're gonna have to play the probability game, and if it doesn't, we need a steep bottom wick, ideally to 2249.02. Oh. So 12 minutes here. You guys can chill out, hang out. We're not gonna have position for the next at least 11 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm gonna wait on this 4-hour close. Should be interesting. He was gonna dirty delete, but that's nah. Caught in 4K here, bro. The hourly create a top wick for the previous hourly? It did, right? Ah, it almost did. A 4-hour closing ugly as fuck. Well, you see, it's just we just have a slight difference in interpretation, really, because I don't mind this closure. It's created range up or down. Right, so the quicker position that can set up would probably be a buy, but the sell can take maybe a candle or two longer, right? The sell can set up within the same half-hour candle technically here, depending on how we open up and what areas we tap. Because if we look at the 4-hour here, if the first thing we do come up, make a top wick and tap 2260, we can have sells on the flip. That's going to be quite a bit. It's going to take a few candles to print to get up to 2260. But if we can get price tapping 2246 first, those will be the quicker buys. And if we start getting some sells below 2249, if we start getting some closures below 2249, then we can get some sells as well. But the buys in the wake of this hourly closing bullish, excuse me, which I think it should, well, scratch that. Not I think it should, which if it does, if from the way it looks like right now, right? So I don't really think it should. Yeah, it probably will, but it's not. The point is, like, when it closes bullish, you'll be ready, and if it closes bearish, it's going to be a completely different ball game. We got 8 minutes to go. Yeah, baby. What's up? It's bedtime. Tomorrow I will. Tomorrow, because you're not going to play them tonight anyway. Tomorrow I'll get you. I'll get them for you. You can't do that puppy face. That's not fair. Yeah, do that face. I don't care for that face. That face. I might take the iPad from you. I'm getting stuffy. You got me. You and your sisters got me sick. You got me sick. You're not sick because I take care of you. Hold on. Hold on. You got to go to the spot where I actually put in my credit card info or stuff like that. You got to go to that spot. You got to go to the store. I don't know how to work your game.
No, this is where you go to.
So go to the store. Here.
I'm gonna go so. Okay, thank you.
Give me a second, chat. I need a tissue for my issue. Hold on. Where are we? Oh, yeah. We gotta flip the tape ski. Flip the tape. Has some lasagna, chat. Or is it Los Zaños? For men. And lasagna for women. Damn. Lasagna. I'm gonna have me some lasagna. How are you? I'm Tony the T. You never eat that, Los Años. So what are we doing here, right? Because the hourly is closing bullish, but this fucking 4 hour is gonna close bearish. This 30 is gonna close bearish as well, which is no bueno just yet. Ooh. Shoulda, coulda, Gouda. Let's see if there's a level here on the 15 that we can be respecting as a support. We can. Yes. That's not bad. That is not bad. You got muffins? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? That lives on Drury Lane? Hmm? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I just want to make sure it doesn't fall. Right? Okay. Habibi, come to Dubai. How to make a fake, how make a fake out a high probability trade. Oh, easy, simple. I mean, not easy or simple, but I can point you in the right direction. Learn range 1 and range 2. Where can I learn that? Rewatch the streams, show up to the live streams, go to controllerfx.com and go through the course, and honestly just read up on that, and range 1, range 2, fake out, breakout. And it's the thing is, I think that's your roadmap to getting to where we are today, because today it's not that it's irrelevant, the same concepts matter, but we've gotten a lot sharper in identifying those ranges even on a smaller time frame. So what could be a range 1 for you, you know, could already be a range 2 breakout for me. And it's just, it's I think it's a step you need to understand the concept of how and why, and then you can start being much sharper with it and applying it, you know, where you understand it makes sense. Don has a video for range 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, Don has a lot of like clips, like if you want to shorten, your path, like the clips are great, but like nothing beats the live streams and actually locking in on your own charts while having it explained to you, and then actually seeing it play out in action as we're applying the concepts. Before I used to see you on Damo's live stream, what happened now? What do you mean? I mean, you probably just don't stick around long enough to see me now. I'm more of an encore these days. Do you want more? Cooking raw with the Brooklyn boss. All right, so the hourly's closed bullish. Yeah. this 4 hours closed bearish, so I would like to break these lows if we're gonna look for buys. Let's look for support below here. All right, gang. So, couple of things. We either tap 2246.844 here and start flipping, and we have buy stops all in one candle, or this starts closing below here and then we wait for sells. You used to make us laugh? What do you mean? Well, I'm sorry, you ain't laughing right now. Oh, you mean like New York session? Well, what do you mean lock in? New York session is when you really need to be locked in. I'd rather you laugh less and make more money. Actually, I don't know if that's the trade-off. I don't even think there's a trade-off. It was just like, it's the same thing. You just have a little bit of less laughter. Falling, yeah, I've seen this happen before. Like, you might not even get a top wick here until you come back down to this steep support here. But if it does flip, I don't think this is enough for me. I think I needed to go much lower to these areas, ideally. And it won't be, right? There's nothing here off a bottom wick entry. This can just as easily continue down, and this 4 hour might never flip. But if we tap 46.8 and we flip bullish, buy, oh buy, oh buy, oh buy, oh buy. Welcome, fellas, everyone that just joined the Zoom, the Zoomski. But if we flip now, like before tapping these levels, I'm not interested. I'll let it ride up, and then I'll wait for it to reflip bearish for the 4 hour. Right, because the 4 hours did close bearish. But like I said, remember, if the hourly can close bullish, but the 4 hour closes bearish, if it's still respecting the support 49. So if the first thing we do is come down, make a bottom wick, and we tap 46.844, we have range now. This 4 hour that just closed created this range, right? And it's about 45 pips of range here, 43 pips of range. I wish it came down lower. I needed to come down lower. If it come down lower here, we'll set buy stops. And remember what I said. It needs to come back up, re-break the highs in one candle. We cannot have a 15 or a 30 close below here. Once we get a closure below here, right, and it doesn't come up, it doesn't, because what you want a strong rejection. A strong rejection in the shape of a bottom wick tap and a drive the other way. If you don't get that sort of a spring movement, right, and you get a closure below here, price is strong enough to close bearish. It can be strong enough to continue bearish, especially if it's closing bearish below range. Right, not closing bearish, respecting support. But if it's closing bearish below range on a smaller time frame, right, then what we're looking at here, we're really looking at the 4 and the 1 hour at the moment, right? The 1 hour bullish flip, the 4 hour top wick that was left, right, to the top of the range, understanding the current 4 hour doesn't have a top wick, right? The current hourly doesn't have a top wick. First thing we did was come down. Chances are, not that it makes that top wick, chances are that if it does make that top wick, it's going to make a very steep one. And if it taps 46.9, it's going to run to the top of the range before it makes its next decision. So that's what we're kind of, you know, obligated to wait here. You get paid to wait. So wait for it to tap 46.8 and then look for it to re-break the highs, and that's where you're going to. Hold on a second, chat. Sorry, gang, middle one. Mom came to take Wix 11 to bed, and she got upset. She wanted me with her. Caitlin doing LSU. Oh, where? Hold on, I'm missing that. Stop playing. Where are we on? ESPN? ESPN 2? Where's that going on right now? I know Iowa LSU right now, right? No, that's not it. So what happened? That it ended? I missed it. She got 9 threes. Well, she gonna get her get back. Get your get back. She got offered $5 million by Cube to go play in the Big Three. Iowa up 11. Oh, that's game over. They're gonna get the get back this year, right? LSU did them dirty last year. Last year was her year. Anyway, all right, we're coming down here. We broke the previous hourly low. Ideally, I'd want to tap into 22.46. If we can do that and start flipping bullish, we'll have buy stops on the break of the highs, on the flip of this hourly candle, of this 4-hour candle, right? Because at that point, you would expect this to be enough of a bottom wick, right? And the daily, which looks like this right now, if it starts breaking those highs, right? If we start getting our hourly flip, you're probably, this is what the daily would end up looking like, as this would just be a bottom wick. Is that necessarily what will happen? We don't know. It might happen. It might happen now. It might happen later. This is a daily candle, 24 hours in here, so it might end up looking like this by the end of the day tomorrow, right after New York session, and it might be coming down or ranging through Asian and London. We don't know yet, but it's a possibility for the daily. What I do know is I'd like for it to tap that area. Did it? It did not. But close. Oh, 80.69. Ooh, they dropping buckets on. It's over. There's 4 minutes left. Yeah, Iowa knocking them out. What a shame. You don't even get to the Final Four. How sad for you, LSU. All right. Oh, shit. It's pulling up here. Hold on. I didn't even see this. 5. Oh, that's tough. This is good, though, actually. 5 closed back up in range. Just closed no bottom, no top wick, but it closed back up in range. Just 3 minutes. Didn't quite get to where we wanted to go, but still a good area. I just think it needs to come down. Let's see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. You'll either see this 5 close respecting 49 or closing below it. So let's see. Oh, she walked. Yep. Come on, Miss Clark. You good and all, but the entire stadium saw you walk. All right. 2 minutes here for the 15 close. Looking like it's going to close bearish. We tried breaking that low. One reason Clark can't play in the NBA, they said Draymond Green. About anybody. She's still like a fucking twig. Like, no. That shit makes no sense.
What a stupid question that is.
Just don't. All right, so the 15 is gonna close below. $15 close below here. We need to close back in range here, or anything that happens here right now, especially there's no bottom wick on this current candle, can just be a top wick for us to continue to drive down. Right, so I don't have any higher time frame buy stops here on the flip, either 30 or the 1. Well, at least not yet, not the way we've closed. 5 closed back below range. Highly likely this is a top wick to bring us down. If it's not, we'll see a bullish closure back up in range, and once we get that closure, then we'll look for a bottom wick. Right now it looks like it needs to come down. How far down? No clue, because every time frame is telling me a different story. Right, 5 is bearish, 15 close bearish below the range, 30 close bearish above the range, the 1 hour is bullish, the 4 hour held support, doesn't have a top wick. I don't just, different session is junk. Well, this session just hasn't done much yet. This session is this candle right now, just that previous 1 hour candle, which would be a range, right? So these 4 candles are here. That's our session so far. That's it. I love it. Who was it when they were losing by Connecticut blowing everybody out by 30? but like they were losing by like 30, and Buddy hit a 3, and he went in there like, yeah. I'm like, all right, now you're down 27. And he's like, yeah, high five. I'm like, I don't want to see that shit on TV. You down 27. You hit a 3, and you need to get punched in the face. You hit 2 threes, 2 punches in the face until you even the game. Oh, fuck. Celebrating some nonsense like that. All right, chat. Yeah, you can be coming down here. It's a nice, lovely top wick. We haven't had a higher time frame closure below here, right? So 15. It could come down. It should come down, but I don't want to reject here at this area. If we get a 30 closure, then I'll look for it. But nice range here. I'm not too confident in the sells. Just this is a nice top wick, but this is a 5, right? Any other time frame, I think 15 to 30. This is great. If this looks like this on the 30, we're back below range. It's coming down. And yeah, I know the 5-minute ranges turn into the 15-30 when we don't have much, but we do. We have, you know, we have a 30 level here and here. And I know we don't have a top wick, so I would much rather this be a bottom wick to continue up. But if it's not, we'll wait for it not to be on a higher time frame. Yeah, 4 hour has some splaining to do. Okay, perfect. So we are coming down and we're about to tap this area. How much was that on the 15? If you took the 15 here, what is that? 15 pips? 18? Yeah, you should. If you took that bearish flip here, you should definitely be break even here. Closing full 17. Yeah, very nice. Yes. So it's either gonna be 9:30 or 9:45 for us. I think those are the only 2 options here. Because by 10 you'd have 2 15-minute candles that you'll probably you just shouldn't hold. You're either back up in range or you're at the bottom of the range here. I think last week we had a trade in every single Asian session last week. I know we didn't. We had a trade every day except Wednesday. I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday. I think Wednesday we did not. All right, this is nice. So that 5 closed way below here. Yeah, if it doesn't come back up in range, that might be a session or just a late move for us. I'll stay on a bit extra, but I think we need to come back up in range for us to look for positions. Any closure, any bearish closure here would probably need to be an hourly wait on the hourly closure, because we've had a bullish closure previous on the hourly. Any moment it can drive up here, and that's what I was really expecting with the way the hourly and the 4 closed. So I think we might still get it. Kind of tapped our level on the dot here, which is interesting, right? Tapped here on the dot. Let's see. This is nice. It's not bad. But I would need the hourly flip, and I can't take it before that. It would need to be up here, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up where it would be. Something here, right? Alright, gang, I have a buy stop here on the flip of this hourly candle. Okay, we have 5 minutes left here in the 30. If it hits it, if we come up here before the 30 closes, I'm keeping it open. If we're bearish after this 30 closes, we're gonna delete it and we'll probably look for another indication. Okay, so it's a lovely bounce here on the 5 right where we needed to bounce off of, but now we need to come back up in range. Okay, where are you from, Florida? Right near the beach, boy. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Thank you very much. 5's gonna close bullish, but respecting. 15 still open. It's a nice bottom wick. Been around 6 months watching you guys every day. Draw perfect support and resistance. The only issues is entries. Any tips on how to see the same entries you do? I just spend more time on charts. Not even. Because that's it's kind of a half-assed answer. You don't need to spend more time on the charts. You just need more experience, and that's not necessarily more time on the charts. It's more times looking at, at the same thing at the same time over and over, and like you have to take that same position over and over in many different ways, manage it in many different ways, see what's best for you. I don't get great entries sometimes. A lot of it is just management of positions and understanding where market has to go. Wix, what product you use for your hair? I got this new shit. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called water. That shit is... It's ripping, mate. It's ripping. I think you can find it too. They got this. Yeah, H2O. That's the code name for it. That's like when you go in the store, it'd be like H2O. And they'd be like, well, you'd be like, huh? H2O. Huh? I say no. They got that shit. Where your buy stop? You see where that line is right there? But we got 3 minutes here in the 30, so I don't know. It could happen. You gotta add some shampoo conditioner. Not saying I know the recipe. So you gotta go. No, I don't. I mean, yeah, I use Head and Shoulders shampoo when I go. I mean, do you not use shampoo? That's crazy if you don't use shampoo and you got hair. I do the same shit that you guys all do. I'm gonna say you guys all in one word. You go. You go. Yeah, I use a 12-in-1. No, I just use shampoo, not a conditioner, not the 2-in-1. I use straight Head and Shoulders shampoo only. I don't need no conditioner. I don't need my hair to be untangled. I need it to be tangled up. Yes, Florida. We're gonna come up here on this 30. We got a minute to go here. I don't know. Here's the thing. Chat. I'm deleting. Deleting the buy stops. So you can get rid of this. And we've tapped this area, so it's kind of like, now that we've tapped it perfectly, it's kind of irrelevant. The key is, can we close above here? And the first, what we need first, we might still set the same buy stops, chat. We might set them again. But what we're going to need first is a bottom wick here on this 30. 20 seconds here. This is good. Well, as long as it closes back up in range, this is good. But I would like another bottom wick. It doesn't have to be massively steep, but we need a bottom wick. It might come straight up, but I don't want to. Alright, somewhat. Alright, this isn't bad. This is good. Perfect. Alright, chat. Chat, I'm gonna set a buy. What the fuck was that? That flipped bullish? Let's say I'm gonna set a buy stop here if it lets me. Or this is interesting. 15 back in range, bottom wick. 30 looking like. Above. Chat, I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the break of the 15 high, not the hourly high. That's us back in range here. Sure you account for spread on buys, but but we got room to our advantage point on the 15. It's back in range. 5 closed above. $11 pips. All right. It's your advantage point. All right. We need this 15 to flip. Here, my buy stop is right there. And it should be, I mean, I expect us to flip here. I expect us to come up because that was a strong rejection to close bullish back in range. Will we? I don't know. Don't forget, right? The 4 hour is bearish, but it still had no top wick. At some point, we'd want this top wick here on the 4 hour. At some point, we want a top wick on the hourly. We might not get it, but then. Why did this 15 close back in range? Okay, stops will be gonna see some steep stops, chat. Yeah, maybe a 140. Yeah. I think 140 is roughly it. Ah, no, we moved that line. Bring it back. Another thing, chat. 5. If this 5 doesn't flip, oh, it did flip. Chat, I'm in a trade here. We're in a position. So, got activated here for a buy. I was going to say, if this 5 doesn't flip, I'm kind of obligated to now wait again, but it did flip. So, got in a position here. Looking to retest the top of the range overall. Okay. Looking for a top wick to be formed for the 4 hour and the hourly. Our stops will be, hold on 1 second. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was ugly. That was just a 5, right? Yeah. No bottom wick. Damn. Yeah, it might come down a bit further. That was a tough closure on the 5. But if it does, I mean, I'll be sitting here. I'll be sitting here waiting. Like, I'm kind of obligated to wait at this point because I need the higher time frame here to close. Right, once we flip, we made this bottom wick. We made a bottom wick here on the 15, and we just flipped bullish. Even though the 5 closed with no top wick, because we've made this bottom wick, I'm expecting the higher time frame to still come up. And if it doesn't, if it creates a steeper bottom wick, then I'm kind of obligated to wait here. Right. I'm not closing anything, but that's not a pretty closure over there on the 5. All right. In terms of stops. Yep, that seems about right. About 147. So, idea for the trade. Closure back in range on the 15. We can get rid of this. Expecting the hourly to flip and expecting, since the previous hourly closed bullish, and expecting the 4-hour to come up with a top wick. Since we don't have one and we did tap the support that we wanted to tap, right? Is it enough? We'll see. If we come down, create a steeper support or retest areas below here. My next possibility, even just to think of entries, I think we would have to, the way we're printing right now, the way we have candles closed right now, would have to be at 22.44, because otherwise we'd need to either establish some kind of support in between here and close back up in range, or it would have to be a higher time frame closure, or establish a support or close back up in range with a higher time frame closure. All right. But we did close back up into range on the 15, and first thing we did was create a bottom wick. And understanding that the hourly doesn't have a top wick, the hourly flip is technically our advantage point, which is, what do you know, 10 pips on the dot for the hourly flip, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for this hourly flip. Once the hourly flips, that's your cue to secure some profits or go break even. But you have to understand, right? The 4-hour did close bearish, and it did tap this resistance. So it can drive all the way down to the next higher time frame support before coming back up, retesting the highs. It's just at that point, there's a chance you miss it, right? You don't get on it. So, but there's also a chance of drawdown here because the higher time frame closed against you. Yeah, it respected levels, but the higher time frame overall, the highest that we look at here that happens in the middle of our session is the 4-hour. Okay, 5 made a bottom wick here. Can it now flip? Do you think that was a fake out on the 15? Yeah, I said it like in the middle of my breakdown a few times that we faked out on the 15 back into range. So if we close back into range and we're expecting a top wick on the hourly and the 4-hour, I mean, it's probably would be a good idea to make that hourly flip your target instead of where you get in. Well, you'd want this candle to come up here, like, cause like even a closure at support here, right? I mean, that would be great, closure at support, but you'd expect more drawdown at that point, because then you'd need a steeper bottom wick if it didn't drive here, right? And that's looks like it might be the case. Yeah. Look at that, 2 candles in a row with no top wick here on the 5. It really doesn't want to leave any range. The 15 closes here in 3.5 minutes. patience. Patience is key. Not over risking is key. I mean, yeah, you guys have it down. You say the correct things, but you just got to do that. You be patient and don't over risk. If you don't over risk, even losses won't hurt. It won't hurt. What hurts is being impulsive and right? Like when you close out your positions early and you were right, or like being impulsive and wrong, entering positions impulsively. Like if it's according to your plan and it's wrong, then like that's a lesson. You're learning, you're getting better, you're figuring things out. And same thing for me. But just execute on the essential principles of not over risking and not and being patient. I'm sorry, I was gonna say over trading. What's it looking like? Don't know. I don't know. For now, we wait. Not looking like we're getting that flip here on that push. Right? As the 30 reflipped now. We can tap all and do the same thing next day. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be looking forward to that, but your account should be able to take that. That's why I say, like, you're like, oh, how much, margin or leverage, is ideal. You don't really like. I think for beginner purposes and really for good traders, I don't think you need leverage. I think